Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well on this Wednesday morning. My name is Mary Frances, and I am one of Henry Junhua Lee's medical Qigong students. Let's go ahead and get started with our practice. Opening up, feet hip width, shoulder width apart. Settling into the space. Tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. That's connecting the front of the body with the back of the body. Softening the knees, relaxing the low back. Relaxing the shoulders. And using the right hand in a loose fist, start tapping about 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath our belly button. That's our lower dantian. Working our way up the midline, connecting our minds to the body, feeling the reverberations of the tapping, waking up the channels, massaging the channels so that the blood and qi can move freely. Allowing your mind to come to the breath. If it wants to start running off, solving problems, just gently bringing it back. Letting it know that there's plenty of time afterwards, but it gets a chance to rest and relax now. Switching to the other side. Wiping out anything you don't need or want. Letting it go back into the earth. Widening the stance by moving the left leg. I'm trying to mirror you. And then tapping the inner thigh and then up at the hips. You may notice that there's more stagnation in certain areas than others. And by stagnation, you would notice it probably because it's a little more tender, a little more sore. Maybe it just feels a little more stuck. That's okay. That's why we're doing this practice. Continuing on down the inner aspects of the legs. And then when you're ready, the lateral aspects of the legs. Coming on up, sliding that left foot closer to the right, maintaining that hip width, shoulder width distance. Traveling up to just underneath the rib cage or wherever it's comfortable for you. Waking up the kidneys. I keep thinking of Bob Ross and his happy trees. If you all know who Bob Ross is, if not, that's okay. He was a painter. He told us about the happy trees. Placing the palms at the kidneys, circling down the spine. Down the sides and up the spine, warming the kidneys. And that's what I think about with the happy trees, the happy kidneys. Bringing energy to the happy kidneys. Resting the palms at the low back, closing the eyes. And as you inhale, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back. Exhaling, allowing the body and mind to rest and relax. Taking a few more breaths at your own pace. Trying to keep the breath as relaxed as possible. And when you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, and closing, bring that left foot back to the right. I'm going to try to mirror you. So we're going to start out or continue on with our golden 8, the first 5 exercises. We're opening up, feet hip width, shoulder width apart. The feet are parallel, keeping the channels open evenly in the front of the body and in the back of the body. And we're going to work on our reach for happiness, the lung and large intestine exercise. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, gaze following the backs of the hands, coming up onto the toes if you like. Staying up here as we exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Trying to allow yourself to relax into the exercise. working with your own breath, moving a little faster or a little slower. Allowing your breath rate to be the determination of the rate and the pace of the exercise. Never moving into pain. Modifying the exercises is in any way that helps you to stay pain-free. Keeping in mind that the mind intent and the breath are the key components of medical Qigong. Physical exercises are just one of those three components. And in closing, opening up for our second exercise, the archer exercise, a little wider than hip width, shoulder width apart is okay. We're inhaling, softening the knees. The left hand is on the outside, the right hand is on the inside. Exhaling, so we push out. Inhaling, coming back to the center. Right hand is now closest to you. Sorry, left hand is now closest to you. The right hand pushes out. Inhaling and exhaling. Gaze at the tip of the middle finger. Inhaling, gaze comes back towards the inner wrist. Exhaling. Inhaling. Working at your own pace now. Allowing the breath to enter and leave the body in as relaxed a manner while still allowing for full, even breath. Getting ready to close. When you're ready, closing. And opening for our third exercise between heaven and earth, which is our spleen stomach exercise, good for our Gucci, transferring food into energy, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, the left hand travels up to the sky, right hand greeting the earth. Exhaling, bringing both together along the midline. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. In, the right hand reaching up to the sky, the left hand pressing against the earth. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. And getting ready to close. And opening for our Sanjiao exercise, triple warmer, triple burner exercise. Those are all different names for the same organ system. I like Sanjiao. Inhaling, shoulders coming up. Exhaling, palms facing the earth. Maybe checking to see the positioning, making sure that the forefinger and thumb are hugging the contours of the hips. As we inhale to the left, first the torso, then the head, and the eyes looking as far as they can. Exhaling, bringing back the eyes, our head, and then our torso. Inhaling now to the right, Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. In and out. And when you're closing, that was our turn in the back exercise. Now we're working on our liver and gallbladder exercise. Opening a little wider than shoulder width. Hip width apart is okay. This is twist and release. Forefingers facing inwards, thumbs facing outwards. Sinking at the knee. And inhaling as we turn to the left. Exhaling as we sink and release back to the center. Inhaling as we now turn to the right, allowing the breath to move the body. Exhaling as we release and float back to the center. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling, allowing one movement to flow into the next. Exhaling. In. And out. Already closing, bringing that left foot back to the right. Opening into hip with the shoulder with the foot. We're going to work just a little bit on our tree form. Settling into the space. Allowing the bottoms of the feet to connect with the earth. Allowing the body to relax. And inhaling, sweeping the arms out to the side, gathering in front of the breastbone, allowing the palms to communicate with the breastbone area, the heart, the lungs. Maybe softening the knees, relaxing the low back. Maybe relaxing the elbows, the shoulders, the neck and the jaw. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. And our gaze is nice and soft and unfocused. All we have to do right at this moment is breathe. Allowing the breath to enter and leave the body in as relaxed a manner as possible. Keeping the breath nice and full while still being relaxed. And gently lowering the arms, bringing the hands and the left foot back to the center. Keeping the feet as close together as possible as we're rubbing our hands, transferring some of that chi to the palms. Placing the palms at the lower dantian. Traditionally, men place their left hand first, right hand on top. Women place their right hand first, left hand on top. We're closing the eyes. And we're going to take a few moments here to let the chi settle. As we inhale, we're guiding the breath and the chi through the nose, down through the torso, coming to rest at the lower dantian. And as we exhale, letting that energy settle and store so that we may use it throughout the rest of our day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower energy center. exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing your body and mind to rest and relax. Thank you so very, very much, everyone. I hope you have a lovely Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. One quick note, if you feel like we don't spend enough time in the standing form, you can spend longer time in the standing form. And in fact, if you don't get a chance to meet with us in the morning, or if you don't have a chance to do something later on in the day and you don't know what Qigong to practice, please feel free to hang out in this stance for as long as you like. 15, 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes can be really, really great. Or you can just do it for fun. Henry, please answer our questions.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for joining us today. This is day 14, so this is our 14th daily practice. It's amazing how far we've come.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Maybe that's my fault. Can other people hear you?
Uh-oh. Can anybody else hear me?
Hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Mary Frances.
She might have her mute on.
Did she mute herself?
There we go.
You got it? Okay. Great. Anyway, it's our 14th day of practice, so congratulations for those of you who've joined us since the beginning. If you join us later, no worries, keep practicing. It's actually a pretty monumental achievement here to keep it consistent. So I think we should all pat ourselves on the back, but keep practicing. Today I want to talk a little bit about the pacing. So in general, most of us want to slow down our practice because it's not a aerobic exercise. You're not trying to go as fast as you can. We actually want to slow it down to as slow as you can without turning yourself blue in the face. Okay, so you're not holding your breath that way, but we want to slow it down as much as possible because remember, this is a meditation. And so when it's a meditation, you want to be present. You want to be present when you feel each inhale, when you feel each exhale, when you feel the qi moving throughout your body. So try to slow it down. And how we do that in Qigong, and Mary Frances explained that a little bit during the exercises, is that when you're doing the moves, slow it down so that your movement and your breath match. And what I mean by that is, oh, there you go, Mary Frances. Okay. So for example, with Reach for Happiness, you want to, while you're moving, you want to be doing the whole inhale and then a whole exhale. You want to follow each part of the movement with the full breath, whether it's a full inhale or a full emptying of your breath. So that's really important. So try to practice that, integrate your breath into your movement more, okay? And they'll get you more of that benefit of a meditation. Otherwise, most of us are going to find ourselves moving fast. And that's normal because sometimes you get a little distracted, and when you get a little distracted, you tend to speed things up. So just remember, just give yourself that gentle reminder every now and then. If you notice yourself moving really fast, focus back on your breath and make sure that your breath is the thing that is dictating your pace, okay? So that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you tomorrow. I will take any questions right now if you have any.